Oh, 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 sorry. Hello. Welcome back to me having a squeaky chair and a book. This is sketchbook number 22. If you can read that, it would be greatly appreciated, because I don't remember. I have like 8, 9 other sketchbooks to look at. So this one is gonna be probably on its own, because it has a lot of pages. So front, we're gonna start with stickers. My friend got me these. AliExpress, 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 Wilgram, and AliExpress. Love that one. Back, literally all the same. They're all from the same place. I don't know what else to say. Also, these are just part of the cover design. I got this thing at Five Below. Low-key, I got a 6-pack, so my current sketchbook, this one, is going as good as it can be. The pages are really not good for glue and tape, so I've had to like tape literally everything down to the hinges. But other than that, it's pretty okay. The paper's okay at best, but as you can see from the first page, let me see if I can adjust this without my whole camera falling. I am actually balancing this on so many different things. I don't know what else to do, so... Oh, there we go. That'll work. It's also, like, really uneven, because, I didn't show this, but... She thick, yeah. So we're gonna start from the beginning. These are from a magazine, and I just wanted to use all my cute little stickers, but this sketchbook is from the beginning of January to March 12th. And we got Tyler the Creator. I just kind of threw them in there, don't worry about them. See, like, everything is falling apart. Not even stickers want to stick in this thing. This is the first page. I got some free shuttle markers off of TikTok. That's why I am putting my TikTok here, because if you know me on TikTok, this is probably where I'm going to be forever on YouTube. I'm trying my best to get stuff out, but everything's so hard to do nowadays. Sorry about the glare. I have literally no other light but this one. So, this is from a cute little CD, from a CD thing, obviously. Awesome. We got Hannibal in front of a McDonald's ad. Love to see it. Another thing of me trying out these new markers. They're kind of bomb, not gonna lie. This was me trying to create a closet with cutout clothes from a magazine. Obviously, it didn't turn out very good because it's literally permanently stuck open forever, but that's not important. Squid Game. This was peak Squid Game time, so I drew them. I think I put the date. That's not the right date, whatever. I don't know why I put a bow. Here he is again. Something I noticed from watching season 2 is he looked more like Hannibal in that season than the first one. And the entire time I watched Squid Game season 2, I literally only saw him the whole time. So that's not good for my mentalness. Yep, that's a word. So, we have this page. Gumba. Gum. Facebook thing. I don't know what that's for, actually. So, whatever. We have more sketchies. This was me actually trying out the paper with all my stuff, because at this point in time, I did not use the paper in here at all. And that kind of defeats the whole point of testing out sketchbooks. So, I got some banana stickers, I got some normal stickers. I have this really awesome, like, sticker book thing. This is a different one because my other one fell apart, but they're literally the awesomest things ever. You can get them on AliExpress. Free promo. Not important. By the way, I got a new desk. I don't know if you noticed, but if you did, I love you. Anyway, we have Auntie Anne's pretzels. This was my first time kind of just using mostly junk that I had for the day. So I used an Auntie Anne's pretzel bag and a water bottle sleeve and some paint chips and a lyric book from one of my K-pop albums, and then I just added some stuff. These are actually two of my favorite drawings in the sketchbook. Mostly just because the anatomy in this one is really good, and I've never owned up to that since. Also, these markers turned out really good for that too. Hannibal again, but that's more like Mads, not even. This page is ugly and I hate it, but I tried to do something with the markers and I just found out that they really can't go on like covering. They only really work on their own on white paper, so that was nice to know. This was me starting off trying to use like the paint chips to do like a color theme. So I basically just grabbed 3 colors and I grabbed all the stuff I had of that color and I put them all together. This is actually one of my favorite pages also. Just because I feel like all the colors matched really well, and I didn't even know I had some of this stuff to even match it. Sorry, my chair's squeaky. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But yeah, really cool, really awesome. I'm gonna turn this light off. How's that, guys? Is that better? I think I made it worse. Yeah, no, I made it worse. There we go. Unedited. I'm not editing this, by the way, so just enjoy my suffering. I've been up for 12 hours. Anyway, we have first horizontal page. This is Songhwa. Love him. What to say about this one? I learned that these markers are bomb, and I love them. And I'm burning them into the ground. I'm literally like slamming them into the ground how much I use them. Apple page, because I wanted to cover up a mess. Which it worked. It's just apples though. I wanted to use my little pet shop cards, so I just kind of put them all in the corner, but this is from a Pinterest image. If you follow my Pinterest, you'll see it eventually. I have a lot of things on there because I save everything. Don't talk to me. The shuttle markers don't work very well with alcohol markers, I learned, because they, unless you want to like re-blend, they kind of just remove it. They kind of just remove everything, which is not cool, and I highly don't recommend. The pencils I used on this were okay. I think just from all the bending, it kind of ruined the middle of it, but she turned out good, so. What can I say? Oh, I love this page. We have blue and yellow theme. I found out that if you start a sketch with green, like bright green, and then use paint markers, it actually is like a really cool outline effect. Same with this one, except I use purple. As long as you use like a colored outline, the paint markers will make it look so much cooler, I promise. Also, this thing says, hello, young thug. That's a fish. I don't know why he's there, but it's cool. Also, I just realized I covered something that was on the back of this page. I don't remember what was on the back of this page. But obviously it was really bad, so. Alright, this page is important. Very first art park for the sketchbook. Me and my friends do art park every month, mostly, if we can. And we went to an actual park this time. Sometimes we don't go to a park. But I got some more paint swatches and I made a whole green, blue, black page. And I got to use a bunch of stuff that was lingering in my bag that I wanted to use, and it turned out so good. Even this kind of turned out really cool. That's a little guy. My mom is a teacher, so she gets free SeaWorld. So she found out that if you ask a question to the people that talk about, you know, the animals the talker people, presentators, those people, they'll give you a free card. And they have a bunch of different animals, and I just realized I forgot to ask her to do that again for me, so I will be doing that. We have Proudly Prone Up. It's from my parents got a new bed, so they gave me the stickers that came with it. I don't know why it came with stickers. No, I lied. I actually don't know where that's from. My bad. Yeah, no idea. Paper. Paper. I got a thing for Christmas, and I just realized I haven't looked at it in a minute, so I should probably do that one day. Love this page. I love this page. I have a bunch of these stickers from the Goodwill that I went to, and they're just for like packing away stuff and moving. And so they all have like labels on them, but I just decided to throw them all on here and then put a person on the front. This person came out so good, even though it's so simple. I feel like it's one of the best full bodies in here. I don't know why. I feel like the legs are just actually reasonably sized. And then this with the paint markers, trying out a landscape and adding this funny little beetle car. Peak. I love paint markers. Holy crap. Shut up. Oh, they still smell good. Let's go. This spread was my actual art peak. That might not sound like a lot to you guys, but when I finish this page, I've never been more like proud of myself ever. Just because art styles are hard, but drawing people shoulder to waist has always been like a struggle with me. I always seem to struggle on necks and shoulders. Like this, for example, I have a drawing that I just recently did. I had to cut a little extra because I made the shoulders too small. But when I first drew it, the shoulders were like out to here. So I have like no idea how shoulders work apparently. I need to work on anatomy. But I did a yellow and green and purple, and then I did a pinkish red, blue, yellow, kind of primary. I found this gorgeous person on Pinterest. This one too. But this one specifically, and I loved all the stuff in her hair and all like the unique like extra accessories, and I tried to make it as best as I could with the paint markers, but they kind of don't layer very well if you're impatient, because I am impatient. And then this guy, he came out really good considering when I use black to overline, it never turns out good. So I'm really happy with this page. It'll probably be the thumbnail. Anyway. Oh, also I got a printer. It's really important information, guys. I got a printer for Christmas. Whoosh. I want to make my own stickers, but I need to buy sticker paper, which I have not done yet, which I'm stupid for, by the way, because why? So I've just been printing out, like, different patterns. So, like, these two. Pinterest is the GOAT, because, wow. Thank you for printing me out stuff. I love these stickers, man. Look at, I know I'm, like, way in the corner, but I can't move it, or else I would. But I tried to base it off of her. My favorite thing to do on TikTok is get a little sketch up and directly compare it to my sketchbook without like actually making the page off of the LPS. It's kind of like an afterthought. I do all the colors, make the whole page, make the whole spread, and then I look for a LPS that looks like it, and then I put it on here. This one is obviously not how that worked, but I have a video on my TikTok if you want to look, just in case. This was when I got my little Olivia doll. She's actually sitting over here in the corner. I love her. Look at her and her little... Oh, I love Olivia. My middle name's Olivia, so... She's like me, for real. And then this is from like a guitar magazine, and then this is a guy from Pinterest. I'm pretty sure he's a K-pop or Japanese idol, so... Next page. We have actual sketches. Holy moly, who would have thought I actually put sketches in my sketchbook because it looks like a museum a quarter of the time. That's not my fault. That's just how things work sometimes. I just like the way the sketch turned out and I didn't want to ruin it. This one, I just thought she was too small to make as like a full page, so I put her in here. Also, she's like 3 colors. And then this one, I tried to do like a really cool post-it note layer thing, and it just did not work, no matter how much I tried. So I added cute little printed out pictures to make up for it, because that's what you do. At the time, I did not like how this turned out. But I think more like when I drew it, the colors weren't working for me, so I wrote that in the middle of it, and I just think it sticks because it's just the process, you know what I mean? Here's another example of stuff not sticking. Lord. This is 2 dudes in a very, very interesting pose. I don't remember who they are. Not right now. You'll find it on my Pinterest if you look hard enough. It might be a Thai drama. We don't talk about that, but I think they turned out okay. His face is a little spunky, but you know, it is what it is. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is Sam and Dean. Supernatural. It originally was just some 2 guys on a Pinterest image, but it slowly morphed into them when I got to the colors, and I realized their outfits were not going to be all black like the picture, so I just did this. And basically what I did was I actually I tested out my printer and I put this sketch in the copy machine of my printer and printed out the sketch accidentally in color, so the original sketch is in red, and then I put the original here and I put the printed out colored version on the side, and so now we have like a double triple double deck cookie. A double that page deserves 5 big booms. Boom 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 boom. All right, we have Rigby Incarnate, which is, if you know, that's actually just Mikey Way. Same difference. I actually had a different idea for this page, but it didn't really work out. I'll show it to you really quick. It's in my failure book, which it just looks like a Lisa Frank sketch, like, sticker book, right? Wrong. All of my failed sketches and all of my trash and all of my stickers I don't really like and all of my extra stuff, like this napkin for my friend's birthday. David Bowie failed drawing. Some of the fails are actually good coming back to them, but you wouldn't know at the time, because at the time it was really bad. So the original drawing for that page was actually this one with like the fur hood, and obviously he did not fit in the sketchbook because the sketchbook is very tiny, but yeah, he's there now. And then this side, I have a Paramore pamphlet themed kind of page with Squid Game, and then a picture of a house. Don't know whose house, but I'm not gonna show the house because I don't feel like it. Next page. I like how this page turned out just because it's like a different sort of spread from my norm, like 3 colors and a person. Because I found this really cool magazine with like rainbow books. I thought it would look really cool with like a person laying in front of it, so that's what I did. Also, this printed out was so pretty that I actually cried and screamed. I wish I could paint it bigger, but I want to paint something like this, but I just don't think I could do it with paint, so I just printed out the picture. But now I want it bigger, but I don't want to pay for the print. I don't want to pay for ink. So, slay the boots down. Architectural Digest. This is a P1 Harmony guy. Young sub. I couldn't remember his name for a second. Don't worry about it. Purple theme. And then I have a cute little Disney thing from a DVD. This is kind of like Fruit Tigger. Wow. I'm thinking of Winnie the Pooh. I don't know how to say that word, I'm gonna be honest. and I'm not gonna try, so arrow, online, windows, water, you know what I mean. I drew a little fishy. I made a little fish cutout. It's just fish. I printed this out too. And there's a phone. She turned out gorgeous. And I like it. So, this one I actually posted on TikTok too. This is a full spread. This is actually from Six album. I got it from Goodwill. I knew who they were when I bought it. I just thought it was funny to put it in here. We have Markiplier doing, was that the Bite of 87? And I know there's nothing on here that would possibly be from the Bite of 87. Literally nothing on here. Yeah. Foxy in the computer. Foxy jump scare in real life. Who would have guessed? Next to the K-pop group. And then we got this guy. He's just standing there. I think with a little less white background space, this would look a lot better. I do like this, and I do like Markiplier, but I just don't like the way it turned out. I wish it was more full, like this one. This one, I love this one. Had a lot of purple and green and black, so I made 2 original characters. This is gonna sound awful, but as an artist, these are the 2 only off-reference drawings that I've done in this entire sketchbook. I'm a phony, I'm a fraud, but God gave me the talent and not the passion. So I personally just go off of Pinterest references and vibes. So all these things I do myself, and the pictures just kind of, you know, I just don't have an imagination, so my bad. I don't have names for them. If you guys can think of names or backstories, hit me up, because let me know in the comments, because I'm trying to find out. Obviously they're looking at each other, so let me know. Enemies, lovers, friends, genders, sexualities, ages, anything, literally anything. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not good at making original characters, okay? The only other characters I've made were a character named Simon and a character named Angelica, and they've been drawn a whole one time in my life in a mini sketchbook one time. And Simon kind of still sticks with me because every time I try to freehand, he just ends up popping out. Which, by the way, this is also actual sketches on the paper. Huzzah. I'm real and not a phony. This one is my favorite. I don't know where that came from. I don't know how I did that, but I wish I could draw like that more because it's actually insulting to my entire life. Also, he goes all the way down, so just in case. These are from paint swatches for wallpaper. And then I put this absolute baddie on the front because look how slay they are. Kill them, kill them. If you look at my Pinterest full body references, you'll probably find them. Shout out my Pinterest. Shout out my Pinterest. This is a green page. I have a actual like full native plants thing in here for Florida because I live there. I know. I can hear you guys going, no, not Florida. I know. Yeah. These are the actors from Cherry Magic live action, the Japanese version. I know there's another version. I'm talking about the Japanese version. They turned out really cute. They actually kind of have different vibes, which is what I struggle with like features and stuff. The pencil I used over it actually turned out really good and not ugly. Shout out pencils, love them. When I say I literally rage quit after watching the final season of Cherry Magic, I have video evidence of me crashing out, which I will put in the description in a private link because I don't need that video of me crashing out on public. Only real people know. I crashed out so hard. And I know the actors probably chose this. I know the original story probably they never kissed. That's fine. But how are you how are you gonna lead it and then not commit? You know what I mean? If you're gonna do it, commit. And then why do you have to put it in the slowest slow motion of all time? I had to put that thing in 2x speed just to get them to move this much faster, guys. Anyway, yeah, maybe I'll link that video, maybe I won't. You'll find out. This is a guy from Pinterest, I don't know who he is. I have a printed out picture of Jin Young from GOT7 because I'm personally offended that he exists and I love him. And the Double Judge, he's my favorite, and I love him in GOT7, and I love him, and he's awesome, and he's my favorite, and he might be my old bias ever, because Yoongi has been missing for 2 years. Yoongi, come back, Yoongi. Anyway. Yeah. This one, I actually drew at work, so it doesn't look very good, but I tried to draw on the actual paper. She turned out okay. My markers are like really dry, so she's kind of crusty looking, but that's not my fault, I swear. Also, the paper makes drawing with markers feel like a chore and a task, and I don't appreciate that, so I went back to the original paper. This drawing is gorgeous. People with Twilight restart. People with Princess Celestia type beat hair with this green color. I want to know where I can get your hair copied and remade as a wig, because I'm not dyeing my hair anytime soon, but I would love to have your hair on my head, not literally, just figuratively, you know what I mean? This is the brown page. I held this piece of paper back here for a good year before actually using it, so this is the page that did the deed. It's also like a direct LPS reference also, and this is a Peter Buttercup packaging, so this page out came out really cool. I have like a chopstick wrapper and an old Walmart ad with some cute stickers on the side. I thought it was giving very 2000s. She also has an eye patch, which I think is really cool, so. This one I posted on TikTok as well. The idea was to do like an interactive thing, because as you can tell, there wasn't really any interactive things in the sketchbook because I was trying to test out the paper and like the quality, and just the paper is like not really good for interactive stuff. But basically I made like a hinge for her head, and then I put a hinge in the neck, and her head moves side to side as well as just like by the neck, and I can also take her out, but I'm not gonna do that because that's weird. But if you like swivel her head to the right, and then her hair kind of moves out too, which I would love to show this better. Oh, there she goes. So it's supposed to be scary. You get it? It's really cool. When I made it, I was like super. Also, the drawing came out really good. Her eyes are like in my soul, in my species, my what? In my soul and in my species or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, this page is like a direct copy of Can I Draw an LPS themed page directly from the source, and I found this absolute crazy reference with camo, and I realized I never actually have drawn camo before in my life. Ignore my cat. And so I like drew the camo on a different piece of paper, and then I cut it out as a pants, and then I glued it on her pants. And then I put like this really cool magazine like album spread on the background. And yeah, it turned out really cool. There's also a picture of Noise down here from Dramatical Murder. Yes, it says Brat. Yes, I know we're in a different age of the times, but at the point I thought it was really funny and I needed to print it. With also a picture of a fish that says "With you every day is a celebration." And I just thought that was really sweet. I don't know why that fish is in the bathtub, but we don't need to question it. Also, this drawing came out so good with a Paul Frank shirt. I love, actually, looking at it now, I actually love this spread so much. Clap in the comments with your hands. Not your cheeks, your hands. Okay. We have 2 people doing friends. Friends, best friends. History will call them friends. Yeah. And then this person, I don't know who that is, so I'm gonna be honest. I just found it in a magazine. I found the Hunger Games thing too in a magazine, and I just thought it fit. And then I put the LPS that fit the vibe. I don't know why she fits so perfectly on there, but it kind of makes me mad. Oh, we have a live Larry reaction. Everybody get a second of quiet for the live Larry reaction. Thank you so much. This is Larry from the group chat. He's really cool and awesome. And he likes really making these lead paint stare faces a lot. So maybe I'll draw him again as like Golden Freddy in the corner. This page, I was just bored. And the thing was getting harder to put stuff in, so I just put this whole magazine sheet on it, and it just looks nice compared to this page, so. Oh, this is a laptop. Duh. It's got a pop-up keyboard. I drew these, I drew that, I drew the screen, I drew the whole thing. And it basically is like a keyboard and like a laptop. This is how you know you get bored, when you start making your paper into laptops. Actual sketches. Huzzah! We made it. Actually using the paper. Wow. Who would have thought? A restraining order means nothing. That was a meme off Pinterest from, Strangers from Hell. It's a picture of Moonjo, or, what's his name? Lee Dong-wook. He's just really scary looking. But, yeah. I love the way this one turned out. I don't know how I did the hair, but even though it's like really faded, even though it looks really whack on camera, I like the way it fades from like dark to light. It's pretty cool. I have not talked this much in my entire life. More on paper sketches. When I get to the end of my sketchbooks, I kind of just give up on the whole taping and gluing thing, and I just kind of go ham. Because I get tired of gluing and taping. So I just kind of winged it here. Oh, this is from the flea market. There was a new guy in there that was selling like vintage toys. No one is buying a $60 Garfield plushie. Wrap it up. Go home. Get a life. Sorry. It's like a real life eBay reseller, bro. Why are you selling a Garfield plushie for $80? Shut up. Alright, more on paper sketches. These ones are a little rough just because they're on the actual paper. They look kind of crusty. There's like a specific way that they look on here that I can't figure out how to explain it. It's kind of like cartoony, like crayony. Really crayony. And then also there's Gumby, which is actually Gumby, by the way. It's a dog toy. He's really cute and he squeaks. I have an actual dog, by the way, so if that ruins this whole thing, I'm killing myself. Ooh, alright, next page. I love this page. I've said that a lot, but I actually love this page because I drew this on the actual paper, so it's not like clumpy and weird and gross. Doctor Who tag from my shirt that ripped off. And then this is from a Jeep ad from like 2006. And it says, something about the tire, which is really weird because Jeeps are supposed to have the tire on the back, right? That's like the whole point. But this one, it has the tire in the bottom. It's supposed to be the bottom, but it's upside down. It's really weird and strange, and I don't like it. So I actually put Mordecai in the corner because this just gave Mordecai vibes and My Chemical Romance vibes and I don't know who I am vibes. This person, I found them on Pinterest, their image. They came with how I am with black. I actually had to use black paint just to make it look good. If you're gonna do black anything, use black paint. Don't use anything else, or paint. Just use a paint marker. Don't use this. I know this is like what I use a lot for black, but if you want like a dark black, use this. If you want like a matte black, use paint. I promise. Because some of the black be kind of messed up. I love this page. actually drew on this page too. This is kind of the vibe that my whole next sketchbook kind of has, with like the colors and the deco and the stickers and the color and the poses and the deco and the stickers and the random K-pop photo cards. This is a day 6 one. They dapping each other up. Actually, I think they're playing rock, paper, scissors. I'm not sure. Ooh, but I love the way she came out. I love the way this person came out. I love them so much. This one, not as much. This one, eh. This one, actually insane. I want to marry this sketch. Anyway. Oh, last page. I got Minecraft cords. She turned out really awful, and that's kind of just how my last pages turn out, is they turn out awful, and I tried to do like a Garfield cute black and orange thing, and it just didn't work out. Her hand is ginormous, by the way, but, you know, that's just how it be. You know, I got the Riz. The Rizness. That's supposed to be someone. Not Taman, surprisingly. It's like someone else, but I put all my little washi stickers on this page because they are see-through and I don't like that. But anyway, that's my sketchbook. Number whatever. We are 36 minutes in. Wow. Just took 10 years. I'm hoping that that was worth the 36 minutes, considering how squeaky my chair is and how ugly my drawings of shoulders are. Also, if you're wondering, yes, these are Death the Kid rings. I wore them just because my hands are kind of ugly. That's just me. If you think they're not, they're not. If you think they are, they are. I don't care. But I got them for like $1 when AliExpress was actually cheap. Slayed. Anyway. That's all I have. That's actually all I have. I'm being so for real. That's all I have. So, here's my Nido cat. ASMR. I hope you guys enjoyed. Look at the shiny. Woo, look at the shiny. Whoa, look at the shiny. Haha. Look at the shiny. I hope you guys enjoyed. If not, tell me why you didn't enjoy it. I would love to know. And if you did enjoy, tell me what your favorite page was. I'm really curious, because some of the pages I like, people don't like, which I think is really funny and stupid. If you want to watch more stuff, my TikTok has more stuff. If TikTok's dead by now, my YouTube has like 2 videos, and I will try to post soon. YouTube Shorts might just be the move. I'm not sure yet. Sorry, I forgot where I was. Jingle, 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 jingle. Look at the shiny. I'll see you guys next time.